Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the Kobe Bryant situation that has unfolded in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM over the past few months. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 30,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, tons of consistent daily MyTEAM content. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. So, the point of this video is basically, I think 2K did actually lose Kobe's rights. And the reason that we can say that is because he hasn't gotten a new card since February 23rd, which was this Galaxy Opal Kobe in the Wild West set. He has not gotten a Dark Matter card. He has not gotten a GOAT card or anything along those lines. And you would think, logically, that Kobe would have 100% gotten those cards, especially considering he's the cover athlete of this year's game. So, that makes me wonder, did 2K lose his rights entirely? Because if so, number one, I will say this. If they did lose his rights, I think they might, 2K for once actually might deserve a slight apology, because I was very, very critical of 2K when they removed Kobe as the collector level reward and replaced him with the 100 overall option pack. At the same time, I'm not going to sit here and say that 2K deserves this huge apology or anything like that, or they handled the situation correctly. It took them from 6 hours or up to 6 hours to the end of April to announce the change. When they had said early in the year that collector level would be available in April, it took them literally up until the last day of April, 6 hours left in the month. It was like 6 p.m. to announce that this had been changed to the 100 overall option pack. And not only that, they only did the 100 overall option pack with the first 10 100 overalls, which kept the most desirable 100 overalls at that time, which were Tim Duncan and Yao Ming, out of this, and also has kept more recent 100 overalls, such as all the ones you see on here from Season 7. It'd be really cool, in my opinion, if it was an updating pack where it continued to add the 100 overalls that were available in game, and whenever you complete it, that is when you get to choose out of all the 100 overalls that are available. So then you could choose Harden or D-Rob or Scottie Pippen or Jimmy Butler or Kristaps Porzingis, or whoever the case may be. And so I'm not going to sit here and say 2K deserves a lot of credit or anything like that, because they certainly don't. This is not a company that has done very much of anything this year that has actually contributed to deserving credit. But I do think it's a little disappointing it's really disappointing just as a player to not have Kobe in the game. You know what I mean? And it makes you wonder, why did they lose his rights in the middle of the year? Because we haven't seen him even... The other thing about Kobe is we haven't seen him in promo packs or anything. And there aren't even promo packs in the store right now, so I can't exactly show you what I'm talking about. But all the different promo packs that they drop in-game and that they have dropped over the past few seasons. Like, for example, NBA Champions pack. You know who's an NBA champion? Kobe Bryant. He won 5 rings. You know who's not in these packs? Kobe Bryant. All of the other players who are Galaxy Opal and above are in this pack that are NBA champions. As far as I know, that might not be totally true. There might be other guys who are left out, but as far as I know, all the other guys who are NBA champions who have an Opal or higher player are in this pack, right? That's not the case with Kobe. He's a 5-time champion. He should be in this pack. And it's not like they're gatekeeping Kobe as a Galaxy Opal card. That doesn't make sense for them to have gatekept him over the past several months. They've almost certainly at this point lost his rights. Number one, 2K should have done a much better job of communicating this with their community. I don't think this is something that would be hard to communicate unless there is some sort of NDA reason that they can't communicate it, which to me doesn't make a lot of sense. I guess it's possible, but it doesn't seem very likely. This is the area where if you do lose your most popular players' rights, which seems, I mean, Kobe is the cover athlete of this year, and I would say, especially, I mean, rest in peace to the Black Mamba, right? But because of his untimely passing, I think that has an effect of elevating his name recognition and his excitement level in the community even more. So when a Kobe card comes out, he's even more desirable than he would be otherwise. And I think it elevates the desirability of a Kobe card over the desirability of a LeBron or an MJ or another NBA legend such as that. So the fact that we haven't gotten a Kobe at all is a bit shocking. I will say, when they first did the collector level thing, I was very clear about how I was going to be incredibly pissed if they pulled Kobe out of collector level and then dropped him in packs later as a money-making method. But at this point, I mean, we are at the end of June. There's only about a month left of content. We really have one more season of content, so I guess 6 weeks. But I guess it's really 5 weeks of content because the last week of the season is never true content. So we got about 5 more weeks of real content in my team this year. And at this point, it literally looks like the last Kobe that we're going to get this year is the Galaxy Opal. And that's fascinating. I mean, that really is fascinating to me. And I am truly interested to see, number one, is he going to be in the game next year? Like, this is something that I personally, as a content creator and nothing else, have no inside knowledge whatsoever on. I couldn't tell y'all what has happened. And even from talking to some other people in the community who are in the know, it's not like even the people in the community, as far as I can tell, really know what's going on. But I'm sure there are people involved at 2K who 100% know what's going on here. And I think communication is a really important thing that 2K as a whole is really, really poor at. And I think would be really, really simple to become much better at. This is not really a video to talk about the gambling problems or anything along those lines, because obviously those are separate things and separate issues. I just find it fascinating that Kobe's not in the game anymore. And I truly wonder, are we going to get another Kobe card this year? Is he going to be in the game next year? I will say, if they lost his rights, why is he still the cover athlete on like the graphic of the game and stuff? And I think, I mean, even if you Google NBA 2K24, I mean, you're still, if you want to buy 2K24 today, they're still promoting it with Kobe's face. You know what I mean? So if they lost his rights, why would that not have been changed? I don't know. Maybe I'm just bugging, but it's literally the Kobe Bryant edition. You can still buy the Kobe Bryant edition. I don't know. I feel like if they lost his rights, that wouldn't make a ton of sense to me. But at the end of the day, I'm just a content creator. I don't know the inner workings of this type of stuff, and so I don't really have any sort of extra information to give y'all. I'm just in a situation where I am observing, and I am fascinated by this situation, and I want to see how it continues to unfold into next year's My Team, because if Kobe Bryant isn't in the game anymore, that's a real disappointment. Kind of the same way, I mean, I don't know if y'all saw, but Barry Sanders announced that he is not going, he literally posted on his own Twitter that he has decided he does not want to share his rights with Madden anymore. And so he's not going to be in Madden anymore after this year's, or I guess not any more new cards. He had some cards in this year's game, but he will not be getting any more new cards. And that's fascinating, and it's interesting to see. I don't know, this is kind of that same type of situation, except for the fact that obviously Kobe has passed away, Barry Sanders has not. Is this something where his family made a decision regarding this? Like, why is he not in the game? Did they have a contract with his family or something for his rights that has not been renewed? Like, I don't exactly know what's going on there. But it's something to definitely follow going into next year. There's no doubt about it. And I think it's really disappointing because Kobe is one of those guys that everybody would like to use. And it would have been great to have him as the collector level. And it sounds like, at least from what I can tell, he would have been the collector level. So I guess 2K to a certain extent does deserve a small apology there for all the criticism they got. At the same time, they could have executed the replacement far better and made it still a very desirable replacement. So with that being said, I'm not going to cut them a big break or anything like that. And they certainly don't deserve the benefit of the doubt or anything of the sort from us as a community anymore. With all the things they've done this year, there's no reason whatsoever to give 2K the benefit of the doubt. But with that being said, it's a fascinating topic, and I wanted to make a video discussing it and sharing my input a little bit. I know this isn't my normal video, but it's something that I wanted to talk about and bring some light to. And, you know, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see if this is something that continues into next season and into next year, like I said. So that is going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.